Hey Renee, my name is Dallin Broomfield and I'm the owner here at Iron Chest Pest Control Marketing. This video here is the custom website screencast that you requested through your email last week. So in this video, I'm going to go over your website and I'm going to leave you with a few tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence and overall just generate more traffic, leads, and sales through your website. If you could, please give me some feedback on what you thought about this video. But without further ado, the three things we're going to talk about today is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is king. You want to have a lot of content across your website, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's going to let Google know that you are the expert in your field. And then two, it's going to allow you to get in all of the high quality and relevant keywords that these Google users are going to Google and actually searching for. So looking at some of these keywords here, like pest control, Rochester NY, this keyword gets searched 800 times every month and has a keyword difficulty of 55. Rochester Pest Control, another 350 searches for that. And then, of course, we've got keywords like exterminator, Rochester, NY, another 400 searches for that one every month as well. So if I wanted to get found for a keyword like pest control, Rochester, NY, what I would do is I would come over here to my website and I would make sure that that exact match keyword was inside my content here. So if I come in here and I look for this keyword, it says 0 for 0, so it's not in the content at all. I would come over here and I would make sure that that exact match keyword was up in my header 1 tags. I would come down here and put it in the body of my content as well. And then I would even save my images as the keyword. So of course the Google algorithm cannot see these images, but they can see what's behind them. And so by doing this, you're basically just manipulating the algorithm and letting that algorithm know that you're doing the services that these Google users are actually searching for. So I noticed in here, right here in your content, you're talking about Victor and Rochester. And that's really a big no-no when it comes to for Google searches. So what you'd want to do is once you have one page that's dedicated to Rochester, then you would come up here and you would make another back URL for pest control Victor. That way you can come in and get those Victor keywords, which pest control Victor NY gets searched another 20 times every month. Not a huge volume there, but some searches. Then you would go back to this back page and you would do the same thing. You would have pest control Victor NY in your header. You'd have it down in your content, in your pictures, everything really niche down to that area. So that is my number one tip for you guys is content. You want to make sure that you're building out those location pages and using the keywords that the Google users are searching for. So next up, I'm going to come over to Google and I'm going to Google pest control Rochester NY. And the first few things that you're going to see pop up is going to be your paid advertising through Google. This right here is the local service ads. Pretty effective to get into. I do highly recommend running that, especially like this time of year. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to stay on the local organic side of things. So this section here is the local map pack. And in my opinion, this is the best place to be in because of the reviews. People trust reviews like their grandma. And so it's good to get a consistent review pattern and be responding to the reviews. Google loves to see that you're interacting with your customers. Another good way to interact with your customers is to be making weekly Google posts and posting about your products and services. But most importantly, and this is my tip number 2, is if you want to create citations to your Google business profile. Citations are simply just online directories. Anywhere where your business name, address, or phone number is listed is going to create that citation for you. And the more of them you have, the more authority and rank that you're going to have in this local maps. And then finally, the next section down, this is your organic traffic. This is where the website would go. And when we're talking about Google, Google is just a big popularity contest. And so the more relevant backlinks that you have linking back to your website are basically just these other websites that are raising their hand and saying, yes, this guy is trusted, authoritative, and deserves to be up at the top of Google. So my tip 3 is more backlinks to the website. So we're going to go back over this tool that we use called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but we can see that you've got a little bit of AI overviews. You've got 5 AI overviews where your website is getting mentioned in the AI searches. You've got 10 on the domain authority, 5 on the UR authority, 283 backlinks going to the website. You're getting found for roughly about 22 keywords, and you've got 71 people traveling to your website every month. And so looking at some of these keywords, Victor Pest Control, okay, this keyword 150 searches every month. It says you're sitting position 2, so you've got about 21 people traveling into your website, right? So Victor Pest Control and Victor Pest Management, kind of branded keywords. You can see this intent right here where both of them say they're branded. So you're getting a lot of searches on that just for the brand of your brand name. So traffic coming in on that one's 12 right there. Would be another 12. Carpenter bee larva falling out, another 11. So kind of just not really buyer intent keywords, but people finding your website for different things. But we come down here and then we can find pest control Rochester NY. So about one person coming into that because you're sitting back on position 5. So lastly, we will look at one of your competitors. This is Rochester Pest Pro. So they're pretty branded to that Rochester area. But they've got, so you can see how they've got the 16 AI overviews, 323 backlinks, 41 keywords, about 332 people. So about 4 times the amount that you've got going to your site. There's Pest Control Rochester NY. Again, 700 searches for that. Since they're sitting on position 3, they've got roughly about 103 people traveling to their website looking for that keyword. Here's another one, 65 people, Rochester Pest Control, another 40 people. And I know that'd be a pretty big game changer if you could also get in some of that same traffic. So again, the 3 things is going to be content. You want to make sure that you're using those exact match keywords in your content and building out all of the location pages that you service. 2 is citations and reviews to the Google Business Profile. And lastly, 3 is you want to build more backlinks to the website to help build up that domain authority. I hope you found valuable information into this video, and I look forward to getting some feedback from you on what you thought. Thank you. Take care.